Should be good. Good morning, Rishi. At like almost 2 p.m. because they keep delaying my streams because I do that for some reason. How do I want to do this? I can see chat that way, that's good. I'm just gonna do a normal run blind, just to, not blind, but to start. Up to hard after. Because starting with hard is probably not a fantastic idea. Because talking about playing a game is kind of difficult. Just win. That's what I'm saying, it's easy. It's not that hard. Just don't get hit for like 30 minutes, that's all it takes. Who would ever get hit in the game ever? Getting hit in the game where you die in one hit, that's crazy. I'm playing Raymove B, whose passive ability is it auto-collects everything on screen if I just stop inputting anything, but it just feels wrong. Like I'm too used to just going for point of collection, like I can just like stop inputting and it does it. That's not as satisfying as going up, even though it's way safer. No input. Wow. As I booted up the practice mod, which is why it's in Japanese, because we're gonna swap to that at one point. Also, I was planning to start like an hour and a half ago if you were wondering, but I always do that thing where I stream later than I want to because I always hesitate, like, do I want to? And I doubly hesitate when it's anything not Splatoon, even though I really shouldn't. Nothing really too crazy until stage 3, honestly. Yeah, then some shot types struggle more in stage 3 than others. I don't really super know the shot type that well. Forgot about high difficulty on stage 1. Yeah, 11's a hard game. I just play it a lot relative to like other ones. I still think Touhou 15 might have the hardest stage 1, but that one's like dummy long for no reason, I don't know why. I believe there's like 2 mid-bosses and Seiran goes kinda hard for stage 1. Oh, I almost just ran into that. There's like a pixel or two off of me murdering myself for no reason. I wonder if it could be cool to have like an on-screen like keyboard input thing. Like I don't play it like at high level or anything, but I think it's like neat when you have it, because there's kind of just a bunch of space on the right. Screen that's not really occupied by anything. Could be neat. Especially from the POV of someone who's like never played these games really, I guess. Kind of put myself in the corner a little bit. Some shot types just have a way easier time against this one than others. I could timed out. Perhaps. Maybe not. I don't think the shot type I have is like the greatest damage in the world. Good enough though. Oh, whoops. I guess my shot lingered. I'm just gonna let that go away and do this one. Yeah, there we go. My shot type has like a bit of homing, so I think it just went to the wrong one on its own. Better overlap on both of them. The difficulty between this and normal and hard is like really staggering to me, because there's like 5 different pointed directions on hard. They're like fundamentally the same as is funny to me, but there's like nothing happening in this one by comparison. Stage 3. Filtered the ever-living heck out of me when I first played this game. Because if you have a shot type that does not hit wide, it is much harder. The shot type also does not hit wide. It's going to be a bit more annoying. Because for seconds like this, you want a shot type that hits wide, because then you have to deal with less lasers. Like, it's totally doable if you don't have one, but it makes it much more complicated than it needs to be. Obviously, having piercing or something would be good too. I don't know if any shot types actually like fully pierce in this game though. Again, point of collection even though I don't have to with the shot type. Get used to it. Almost got hit there. Needlessly risky movement. Hooray. Not that bad on normal, it's just like a little bit of streaming. Okay, just for sake of not getting hit, that's a nod, so it's fine. Rather save the life than not. Especially since I'm up to like 6, I think, at this point in the run. I'll save that by accident, that's not amazing. Do like no damage right now because I keep focusing all my fire on the yin yangs. This damage is very bad. You're here to yell at me to not get hit. Thank you, Kiki. I appreciate it. It's simple, you just don't. Not that hard. That was a little bit spooky. That was a very erratic movement, which is not what you want. My bad, I got hit. Only one life, that's fine. I think I'm like confident enough in normal that as long as I don't like actively like never bomb, I'm fine. For the sake of 1cc. It's kind of dense for normal. Yeah, I have... I thought I said 6, I could be 7 right now, but well. Joined Ratus, I got it, yeah, it happens, it's fine. That's 100% on me, like, this is me being bad. Because I think that was more I'm spooked or something rather than I'm actually getting hit, because the way that non goes is it like goes down from the vertical, like top to bottom, and then, well, it's gonna pair on the side, so I think I was like really paranoid about something spawning from the side, and just running into something I didn't have to at all. Paranoid of getting hit. It's a big thing. Also, let me know if volume level is good, because I kind of just guessed looking at it. I don't know if it's too loud or too quiet, or if it's fine. I remember finding this non to be very visually overwhelming the first time I played. Really not that bad though. Unlike my damage is kinda low. Yeah, I didn't even get the kill. Playing weird shot type, feel like. Also, the bomb in the shot type is weird because it's better on higher difficulties because it's kind of like an absorber. Like, the more bullets it eats, the more it shoots back. So on lower difficulties, it kind of sucks. I mean, the density on normal is still kind of nuts on 5 and 6 in some parts. Like, it's only normal difficulty. I'm not really, like, too concerned about, like, bombs, honestly. Like, bombing in this game actively punishes you because your DPS decreases, so I'm not, like, fiending it unless I'm actually on the verge of death. That's good. Don't kill the cat, she can't help it. She shows up like 5 or 6 times in this game. She has good reason for doing so, but she could definitely help it. I'll never get tired of the fact you can go in between those because the hitbox is so small. So we got like 8 lives? 7? Can I count? I don't know. It's like aimed right. Yeah. Like never play the shot types of these cards are like a bit more unfamiliar to me. Because the way stage 4 works in this game is every card after the initial one that I just did is different depending on your shot type. But that also makes the difficulty very inconsistent because some shot types, in my opinion, have far easier or far harder patterns. I don't know where I'd really put this because I barely play the shot type. Okay, that was a little bit spook. I'm good. This one's honestly weird because I know you can kill her, but like, I feel like my damage is so low that like I remember in the past when I first played this shot type, I like was never able to kill her in time. So I always just played it like a timeout card. Kind of a long time because the timer starts at like 70. I mean, the pattern itself isn't that bad. I think you just like run in circles. It's pretty free. Her health is pretty low. Maybe I won't get timed out. Oh. Maybe I will get hit though because I changed directions way too late. Whoops. I'd rather have timed that out than gotten hit, but I tried to move in a funny way and I got punished. How dare. For the last part, she's actively chasing you. Because the way that works in the actual photo games, because it's based on Suiko's spell cards, because it's the partner for Reimu B. In that game, because it's a photo game, you have to like... She chases you in the mist form and you can't take a photo of her until she's done, but I think she only comes out of it like every like 30 seconds or something. But, like, there's no equivalent to that in this, so you can just damage her the whole time, but... Probably just the thing where my shot type is low damage. And her health is like decent. I still have plenty of resources, so I'm not like particularly worried. But my deaths have just been me being stubborn, honestly. Could've just bombed and lived. I don't know, getting hit twice in 2 stages isn't like the worst. The segment also filtered me when I first played this game. Because it really emphasizes, like, it's one of the segments that seriously emphasizes, like, knocking out the enemies before things get too crazy. Like, that's generally the rule of thumb in these kinds of games and stage segments, but, like, kinda nutty how crazy it gets when you don't kill stuff sometimes. Honestly, part of me wants to time out here because I don't particularly like Catswalk as a card. I'm very bad at it. Because if you time her out on the non, you just skip the card she does completely. Oh, whatever. I'll just go for it. Because if you do, it's like a trade-off, because if you do this card, then it skips more of the stage segment because it set stages on like a timer. This card's always like funky to me. It's like it looks so basic to do, but it's like super easy to just like mess it up. Not that bad because it's normal though. I just don't personally love doing it. Yeah, I don't want to die only just for my bomb. That's fine. Got like half of the bomb back. Yeah, because the segment with the blue aimed bullets is significantly shorter if you like do the whole entire mid-boss. That not my initial 1cc's of this game. My route always included just skipping Catswalk because I hated it and I was awful at it. In retrospect, it's really not that bad though. The second one's not bad because you just not shoot and not get hit. At the same time, you want to shoot like a bit if you're not at full power. Like I'm at 3 right now. Might be able to get full before and... Yeah, okay, that's good. I forgot, does 11 have this abilities like swapping to the screen sides? That's Reimu A specifically. Every shot type in this game has a particular, I don't want to say gimmick, but ability, I'll say. Reimu A, partnered with Ikari, has the ability to do the Pac-Man thing where you can just go from one side of the screen to the other, but only horizontally. Reimu B is the one I'm playing. He has the ability, if you just stop inputting anything, you auto-collect everything on screen without having to go to the point of collection at the top, so it's like a easy, low-risk way to collect everything on screen, which is nice, I guess. Reimu C is funny, it just has like hyperspeed if you don't input, which is like, it sounds awful in a game about not getting hit, but it's actually really good at like It's like way better than you'd think, but it's like hard to learn. Kind of blanking on the ones the other ones have. I don't remember the passives from Marissa too off the top of my head. I usually play Reimu. So I'm gonna go for the funny strat, because it's Auron, and Auron is a run killer in terms of me at the age of like... How old was I when I played this game first? How long was that? This was a filter to teenager me, let's put it that way. You're looking forward to stream after Solo ruined your morning. I'm sorry Solo ruined your morning. Yeah, there's a funny you could do with Auron here. If you stay like inside the ring where she sticks her hand up, he doesn't shoot the bullets that are built to prevent you from doing this. You can kind of cheese the whole non. My shot is very bad at hitting behind me though. I don't want to get too close to her because she has an active hitbox. I can time her out like this. It's just a matter of her not moving up to me, that's really the fear here. Wow, or maybe he's really bad at hitting behind her, huh? Also, I'm gonna try and brute force this. Not usually the ideal, but only normal. The density isn't like the worst. Shot type's damage is really bad though, so actually let me... Because whenever you kill the zombie fairies in this card, they spawn a bunch of bullets, so what you want to do is lure them high on the screen so the bottom doesn't become like a clutter. Yeah. This one also has another cheese to it, I'm not particularly good at it. I think I did it right. Yeah, but that's not great. It works, but it's not what you want, ideally. Okay, that worked, it was very sloppy, but... As long as your route works, why not? Also, the speed of this compared to hard is like so absurdly slow. It's so slow! Looks so wrong. I suck at this non, I usually have to bomb it just because it's like visual overload for me. Like, it's like lanes, but not lanes. Like, it's like one of those things you cannot explain it at all, but like, it just exists. I hate this card. The hitboxes on the, like, wisps are massive. They're mostly aimed at you, but like, they're so huge, and repositioning when you're like in its way is so hard because of the density of these bullets, especially on higher difficulty. Like, I capped it, but like, I suck at that card. Also, if you really want, you can speed kill Auron there if you like bomb with certain bombs, or like most bombs probably. Otherwise you have to do this like whole song and dance around the screen, which is just a pain, so I'm also just gonna try to route DPS here, but my bomb doesn't particularly do damage, so I had to burn 3 of them, but I don't particularly care. Because stage 6 gives me some time to build up power back. Flavia on steroids, yeah, it's almost like bullet hell games. Go crazy. This is normal, it's bad beam mode. This is a bad run I'm throwing, I got hit twice. How dare. You don't really know anything about how to beat like the funny circles and how you dodge. Yeah. A lot of people just know the music, which is like fine. Everyone like knows of it. Like, I feel like even if you don't know the game, you can like appreciate watching the game because it's just a pretty visual thing to look at. That and the simplicity of don't get hit. Which I particularly failed there, but that's honestly not the worst because I get some power back. I misdirecting this very poorly. Okay, I already know I'm gonna throw away a life because I'm too stubborn to bomb on a Blazing Wheel. Is a given. Cat. Still can't beat this game in normal Heku Oku. This game's hard. I'll give you that. Like, it took me a while to like learn a route decent enough from my own experience to like beat the game in a 1cc. Like, I'm calling this a bad run, but that's because like I've gotten better at the game. But like, if I saw myself doing this like 6 years ago or 7 years ago, I'd be like, damn, you're kind of good at this game. Yeah, wasn't a bad Blazing Wheel. Which is the actual spell card name, and I know you can't read it because it's in Japanese, but you know, trust me. Blazing Wheel. Played the games long enough to know most spell card names. Particularly ones that get filtered by at some point. You can follow the bullet hole in the music and the visuals, but not the lore and the characters and abilities. Yeah, it's like a whole. I'm like very deep into the whole, deeper than like anything else probably. It's definitely the kind of thing where you have to like. It's one of those things where the games themselves are so short. Like I'm almost done with like a run of this game, and it's like not even like 30 minutes. Like the game is so short, but there's so much to like take from it. Kind of thing. Like it's like a very short and sweet experience, depending or not on how much you get filtered and how far you get, but like on paper it's like, wow, these games are so short, but like there's so much to them. I don't think Goku's too bad. I feel like I've gotten better. I used to like get Omega filtered by her. Also, it's going better than I thought it would, even if it is normal. Because talking while playing a game is usually like hard to do, but for some reason I feel like it's helping me and I don't know why. It might just be the thing where I like talking about things that I enjoy. And I enjoy this game a lot. Can I please get back to the middle? I'd like to do damage. Be radical. She should die before the next cycle, yeah. Isn't this a famous Touhou song? You could say that about a lot of them, but this one's definitely very popular. A lot of the final boss themes tend to be. See, what's generous on normal is that the red bullets, the big orbs, disappear by the time that she does the big lanes. But on hard, it doesn't really go away, so it can like overlap visually, which is a bit annoying. I love this card. It's just fun. That was kinda kooky. Okay, this card is fun, but oh my goodness, that was like horrible RNG on how those overlapped. Like, that's like what you don't want to see. I hate this card. It is pretty rough. I think it's very fun, but it is rough. Stressful is a good word in an actual run. So it's honestly a gimme once you learn it. As the, well, especially on normal, like the hitboxes on the start are way smaller, but like you don't have to do any vertical as long as you align yourself decently enough horizontally. Like once you like learn that sweet spot, it's very free, and it only becomes a left and right. I know there's like more tricks to her nons and like how you're supposed to move because there's like a dead zone, like on the top right / left depending on where she goes. I don't particularly know it though. I know that's a good trick that people do. The nice thing is that the big orbs are aimed, so you can just misdirect it. I also like this card. I like a lot of her cards, like, in the context of just, like, I think they're really fun. Because the thing with this one is you can't touch the heat wave at all. The big hitbox, so you're limited in space to, like, the little bit in the middle. I remember when I first did this card, I kept dying. I didn't understand why. I did not comprehend the idea that the heat wave is like a hitbox. That was very stupid. This game is satisfying. It is. And I love the characters and the music, like everything about it. Like, I don't know. It's a game that should be frustrating on paper, but I always like just like enjoy so much I can't bring myself to like get annoyed at it. But I do laugh at bad RNG, which happened like a couple of times this run. RNG can get way worse than some of the older ones though. This card's gimmick is it has a gravitational pull, like when I'm being sucked in I'm not tapping at all. So you kinda just have to tap back a lot with the correct spacing. As long as you don't like panic and just like autopilot tap, I don't think it's too bad. Which is what I used to do all the time. Which is very incorrect. You know what in the world is happening? I am playing a bullet hell video game. But hi, Shadow. Has Twitter settled down yet? I don't know, I follow like a bajillion artists. I'm not supposed to show endings. It's in Japanese and you can't read it, but we hide the window. Because that's the one golden rule is that game creators does not want you to share endings. Sure. Honestly, wasn't bad because I don't play oh, Rima B. That's fine. Oh, once. Oh my gosh, I have replays from 10 years ago? It's been that long? Are you serious? I played this game 10 years ago? Really? No, wait. No, right? Wait. Seriously? Wait. No, it has not been that long. Wait, really? Versa A normal. Versa C extra? Has it seriously been that long? Wait, no, I'm reading it wrong. Okay, no. Okay, yeah, I'm reading it. I'm reading it backwards. It's the. Wait, no. Wait, no. The like if okay, so I'm in respawn 15/8/23. So the first one is the year. No, there is a replay from 2011. Easy. Or is that just on the file that I have? No, that can't be me. No way. No. No way. No. I'm crazy. I remember I had an older file on an older laptop I had. I was gonna say there's no universe where I have that on this computer. Like the laptop I had before my previous laptop before this PC, I played this game too, but like the replay would not be that old. It has definitely not been 10 years. Like no, I'm not I'm not. I did not play the game back then. It made no sense. Yeah, the replay. No, I don't have the Bappy replays from when I first played on this. Sadly. If you look at my Twitter and it's all just art and bunnies, yeah. That sounds about right. It's like art, bunnies, and like art, and it's like pretty much it. And I give Soldier a makeover. I will let Soldier make a build and I will judge it. Also no, this is definitely, no, that can't be my replay like at all, like that makes no sense. So this one's not mine, it probably is just on the file. 19. Where's the normal? That was 2 years ago? Almost? Because I remember I had older replays. When I first beat Koishi on the extra stage in this game, it was like... What was it? Like 2014? 15? I want to say my last, like... I want to say like 2014, 15 is when I like first like played this game like a lot, give or take. It was around the era of Touhou 14 being like new still, was when I super got into it. Okay, so that was Reimu B on normal, so I've done every shot type on normal. Good. What do you make a Yugi build? What do you mean a Yugi build? You want to be swole? You want to be too swole to control? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm reading? Let's do hard with Marissa B. Yeah, we'll do that. Need the appropriate shirt. You can find it. For sure. Oh jeez, you're faster than Reimu. This already feels weird. This doesn't feel right. Something feels very wrong. Yeah, that looked all nice and pretty and everything, but that's normal difficulty, and I played this game like a bajillion times. I don't know the hard route nearly as well. I don't expect to like get the super casual like 1cc while throwing away lives and having like 6 or 7 left. That's not happening. Definitely not. The shot type I picked is Marissa B, who is paired with Patchouli. And I didn't look at the passive ability, but I know the gimmick to the shot type is that you have like multiple kinds of shot types, and the way you swap between them is you tap shift and shot at the same time. And it's based on your elements, so this is fire. You have a green, which is like a spread. I forget which one's which. You have this, you have this, this, and this. Some of these shot types are funky. Like, very funky. But a lot of them have really cool niche in particular parts of the game, which I think is really interesting. My only, like, complaint is the inputting of it is very awkward. Because you have to cycle around the whole entire, like, wheel, basically, to get back to the first one. I think there's something like, there's like some weird quirk with the shot type, like, I think the yellow one that like shoots behind, what are the ones that shoots behind as like the highest damage of the shot type, but in what universe are you above the boss in doing that outside of like a couple of cards? Like, it's so particularly niche, but I think it's funny. I do think the shot type's very interesting though. Though I'm not big brain enough to really implement most of them yet, I only really think of like the first two, because it's basically like a focus and unfocus, and I think that's intentional design. But the fat beat brain, like me, doesn't know how to implement everything yet. Density's already a lot harder than normal, that's for sure. Like, this is stage 1. I think the purple bullets on the top are exclusive to hard here. They weren't on normal rather. I didn't bomb correctly. Okay, whatever. I'm probably like, I don't know if I'll really aim for 1cc here. I just want to like practice it for fun. Do I prefer the rim? That's a hard one. That's a hard one. I don't know if I prefer either of them. I think they're both good. Yeah, I don't think I'm really gonna like stress over like me fumbling. I'm just playing for fun. I put casual in the title. I'm not gonna like strain myself for getting in on stage 1. Like, oh my god, I'm bad. Like, nah, this is just for fun. I'm no professional. Looks like the game a lot. I thought it was okay. Yeah, that's a good example of not shotgunning the enemy down hard enough screws with you because you're not used to how the pattern looks past a certain point. Which is interesting to me, because whenever I look at like high-level players of a game like this, a lot of the times they'll like not get the kill how they're used to getting it, and they'll just be like, I have no idea what it's supposed to, like the route is supposed to look like after this point. I think that's really funny. It's like unusual to see patterns beyond X point because you just have it routed so well. Casual, what about competitive Touhou? I'm no score runner and I'm no lunatic, like no miss, no bomb player. That is all. I could do a no miss, no bomb of like normal on some games. That's definitely like not even comparable, but I could probably do that on EOSD if I like sit there for like a couple hours for sure. I know EOSD so well. On like the normal difficulty at least. Also, I feel like if I grind this game like out like a bit, I could probably do it for 11 too. Like that's only on normal. If it's literally just like perfect run, basically. Keep like overshooting so hard right now. Comedy. So this is Touhou 11, so what that does mean is I can't like, you know, like throw away my last life here, because it'll send me back to the beginning of the stage. I mean, like I have the practice mode patch on, or not patch, like application running. Like what it does is it adds a bunch of like options to practice mode to like actually make it like really good. I'm not like particularly like if the run dies, it's fine. I can literally just open up practice mode, do it that way. So I accidentally misinput changing my shot there, which I didn't want. Did it again. Whoops. Oh, wow. I just went like between the red bullets there, which is very unintentional. Like that is not what I meant to do, but I got super lucky. I don't think I've ever intentionally done that, because it's just not a thing you do or should do. I suppose if you have to, you could. Yeah, it's fine. We'll beat stage 2 with 2 laps. That's fine. Totally fine. I really do like the wide shot type of stage segments with Marissa B. Because remember the first time I played the shot type, I'm like, wow, that's super cool, and I had no idea how to control it in terms of like what shot type was good for what, or the order, or anything. And I was awful at it. At least I kind of get the idea now. Yeah, I like the wide shot type for this. Excellent. For Yugi's nons to break the yin-yang. I got hit by that. Because it's a lot denser on this difficulty. By denser, I mean there's literally just more lasers. More nonsense to worry about. The usual. I'll probably end up dying at some point in the stage and just end up fumbling back to practice mode. That's fine. I do think practice mode could actually be a really fun way to kind of like a fun and like not about new, but I never really messed with the mod so much that I think it's like a new way for me to like play the game, to be able to just like practice specific segments like that and get a lot better that way. Because I never had like access to those practice tools because my laptop like wouldn't run the application for the past whatever, like before I had a PC. Yeah, so let me actually let's go to that. This is a really sick mod. You could just like pick a stage in a particular segment. So like I was on like 3 stage portion. Second half I think. I'll just throw you into that particular part. Which is really, really, really cool. That's the vanilla practice mode in this game, just like lets you play from the beginning of the stage Like, you don't get like any like customization options or anything. Don't get hit. Good morning, Mai. Thank you. I appreciate you telling me to not get hit. It's really just that easy. Unfortunately, I've been hit like, what, like 5 times, maybe more at this point. I think the normal run was decent though, outside of the 2 like random deaths I didn't need. Me just being a greedy individual too stubborn to bomb. I remember that was the problem I had with this game for like the longest time. I was so stubborn about wanting to like play like so perfectionist I would never bomb, but like bombs are like the resource when you're like learning the game and trying to get a 1cc. I made the game like probably harder on myself for no reason. Like I was just dying and not learning. Yeah, that laser density goes a little bit silly. Jeez. I remember getting filtered by this a lot because I wasn't comfortable with the angles that the lasers were shooting at all either. Very annoying. I like this one. This one's fun on hard and above because it like overlaps 2 different lanes from the side, which is fun. It's very flashy, given the actual hitbox of these is way smaller than you'd think. Like it's really only like the dark part inside of it. Yeah, like, jeez, that's spooky. I think that mount's like the spookiest mount she has, if you have like a good shot type against the laser runs. I don't know. Wee bit spook. I don't want to say this card is a gimme, but once you like understand it, unless you get like super bad RNG on like the blue part, I feel like you don't really get hit. I got hit there, but like density with the blue was a little bit rough, especially for not being rainbow. I can just go to like stage 4. I guess it's really cool. Practice mods are sick. They help you get better. I still think that's one of my favorite stages. There's a lot of those. I really like this one. I should be able to kill in time. Yeah. Jeez. I forget because the way the cards spread, there's only like 2, and normal there's like 3 parts to it, and the purple ones or blue ones, whatever color it was. There's more cards. That's what I'm getting at. For some reason I thought it wouldn't curve that way. Don't know why. Okay, less purple, okay. There's always like one part of that that I was like, just this makes me fumble. Like I feel like a lot of the time it's honestly, if you don't care about using bombs, I feel like it's worth there because if you manage to kill the last fairy in the stage, you tend to, I think you might get the full resource back actually. I don't know if it's the full thing or half the thing, but I don't really, like I feel like it's just safer to do it that way. But I don't know, it's just something about wanting to sync to the music and playing the game correctly makes me want to like be dumb sometimes, but it's just not worth it. I want to look fancy doing it correctly. Well, it's honestly not that bad, but kind of the wrong way. Because in normal, it doesn't matter what side you're on, but in this difficulty, you need to avoid like the like semicircle-ish pattern. I'll say I'm like absolute garbage at the next card because I like rarely played the shot type in USD. That made you had to do it because this is Mercury Poison from Patchouli, stage 4 of Touhou 6. And I like this card. The other one I'm awful at though. Wow, that you would die. Yeah, suck at this one. This one's weird. You have to stay more still than you think. And it feels like you just get walled on this one sometimes. I feel like I definitely should have gone left there. Yeah, like that's kind of rough. Sometimes it feels free, sometimes it feels rough, and I don't quite know what makes the distinction. I don't understand it well enough. I remember being really bad at this one because it's from the extra stage of 6. I remember I attempted to bomb on this one like a lot. Because it's just like a lot of stuff to keep track of at once. Not that bad though. Take that over Border Raven Particle and absolute garbage at that card. 5. Also, what I do like about this game is because it's so short. Like, I feel like I'll be playing for a very long time, but it'll be like no time passed at all. Like, I've only been streaming for like half an hour to like 40 minutes, also. That was that's silly. Does that count as first half too? Maybe it does. That's okay. That was a very weird way to wrap that, but I got away with it. But you know, BB, take that. That was an incredibly weird way to go about that. Maybe not that weird, but like I was not confident. It's more just like on the fly. I think it'll work. I want to see someone like flex and like go in between these lanes, because if you do, like why? Why would you do that? What's a flex if you do that? Ah, the last bullet, that sucks. I was gonna say, I'm doing pretty well on this one. Oh, the cat's walk was good. It's not over, but that was a good first part of it. That was not. Man. At least it eats into the stage segment a lot. Oh, wow, that really into the stage segment by taking so long on that. I didn't realize. Kind of insane. What's funny and does start me off about the practice mod is the music isn't like in sync as it usually is, because the stage music is very much designed to be in sync with the stage itself, like how it plays out. They're kind of desyncs when you skip to like a certain section. Just funny. Okay, I know for a fact that this shot type is better hitting behind. Oh, so you can actively hit behind. That's a lot of damage. Gonna move up. Okay. Actually, I wonder. Can I like shotgun her in the beginning like this? I feel like that's like good. You actually can. Okay. How much health does she have? I wanna like go up there. No. That, you have to be like real fast about that. You can't just like casually do it. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, I shouldn't use the light shock because it breaks the spirits on the side, yeah. That's a big no-no. Because the spirits on the side will shoot. They'll explode on their own timer. So if you can like break them, because I guess I accidentally did that and got myself killed. Yeah, this is how we learn. We learn with the practice mod. I'm like so deep into the side of the screen. Okay, that was 100% panic. That wasn't reactionary. Yeah. Something about that non. Or this non, rather. Like, I feel like this non with this card, like the last or like probably the hardest part about Orin's fight. Because I'm fairly confident the speed of the red bullets in this one's faster and hard. Oh. I don't know why I thought it'd be more to the side, because those are like aimed at you, kinda, sorta. I don't know, I was expecting it to not like aim that way. What's cool about this is, with Marissa B, is that her bomb only like hits around her, but where all like the rings overlap is like one of the highest damage bombs in the game. So what's cool is because Rin's so low on the screen for that last card, and she doesn't have like iframes or anything to start, you can just like shotgun it and bomb like once, and it kills her. Like that card is like non-existent for the shot type, which is cool. Page 6. I still honestly kind of find some parts of Rin harder than stage 6. That might just be me. Grand Final could be completely trivialized. I'm already able to not sure how close it gets on low power. Yeah, I'm not sure on low power. I'm not sure on low power either, but like even if it doesn't, like I feel like you could probably get away with it as long as you have like the one bomb, right? Because the damage on the bomb's crazy. Because I remember even in like my initial runs when I first played the game, first tried that shot type, like I didn't know what was happening, so I accidentally like bombed on top of her. Not like accidentally, but unintentionally like fast killed her, I guess. Oop. That's my bad. Yeah, it's a nice thing about Marissa B. Because I honestly still don't really know how to do that card correctly. A lot of times I just tend to run in circles around her, and like I time her out a lot more often than not. In memory. Either I time her out or I end up burning a bomb on her. What you can do with the shot type very neat strat to know, honestly. Oh, does she not have a hitbox? Can you sit on top of her, or is that just the beginning? I feel like I knew that she doesn't have a hitbox, but I just like forgot because it's like such an unusual thing. Oh, that simplifies it even more. Yeah, you don't even need a bomb then. Yeah, that's very cool. I totally forgot she has no hitbox. Huh. Try that after the stage checks, that's interesting. Thank you for pointing it out. Because I remember for the longest time, I didn't know that Parsi was intangible on stage 2 on her card for the mid-boss. Like, I did not know that for a long time. It didn't make the card that much harder or anything, but like, once I learned that you can just actually sit on top of her and be fine, it made it a lot easier. Or just like a bit easier. Because it wasn't an issue of like, you can't touch her while like routing away from the stuff that chases you. That's very interesting. I don't know why I went across that on the bottom. That's probably not the greatest idea yet. I don't know why I just wanted to do that. There's no purpose aside from just for fun. Yeah, okay, hold on. Seems very... That seems random how some bosses have no hitbox sometimes. Yeah, I feel like... I don't know, like, what game, like... I don't know if there was a game that, like, truly started it. But, like, I feel like when a boss is intangible, they tend to go transparent in newer games. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, when Marasa has that one, Survival, yeah, like, she turns, like, green. I think at 13, they use, like, the kind of, like, transparent look on some of the stuff as well. Like, did that start in Touhou 12? Am I crazy? Because, yeah, like, there are cases, like, in this game where it's just, like, they won't hit you, but you wouldn't know that because there's no visual difference. So it feels like some, like, quirk that you just have to, like, learn on your own. Let me, try that, I'm curious. Gakren loses her hitbox once her fourth nod starts. Yeah, but you can't tell that, that's so weird. Is her fourth nod the one where she starts, like, spinning around the screen, right, like, slowly? Is that it? Am I thinking of that right? It's a happy... Wait, let me look at this removal. It is, okay. So you start, like, on top of her, go down. Oh, then when she's done shooting that, then you up. Oh. Might have done that too slow. They definitely did that slow, but even then, that's like so much damage on her. Right. That didn't hit me spawning. Oh, I want to get this. This is interesting. I'm starting at the bottom. Let's mark to start like middle, then go down. Oh wait, oh, they're like overlapping the hitbox on the top and the bottom. I see. Names up and down. Ah. I'd have done added the practice tool because of some bug, but it works the same. Only gets a little closer with the kill there. Yeah. That definitely feels like the thing once you have it memorized, it's like free, but it's a bit like finicky until you learn it. I mean, that's like everything really. Alright, because I want to start in the middle, like on top of her, and go down. Up to... Which one in the order is this woman? Okay. This one, 3, 4, 5, okay. This is tricky. Start by shotgunning with a backward chop for massive starting damage. Ah. Oh, yeah, I see. I see. Okay. Yeah, I see. See, that's such like a weird thing, right? Because I know in my head that the ones that shoots behind you damage is absurd. But like trying to implement that in actual places without thinking about routing is like it's so weird to me. I go bottom while switching to forward focus. Going above. Yeah, and then you just go back up and you swap. Okay. That's alright. I went one too far. I think I had it there. Rough idea. Yeah, like it was very sloppy, but it's closer. Yeah, just on that. Even if the practice tool is bugged, like having the ability to do this is so much better than having to just like fish for it in game. Like I could not imagine trying to learn this without the practice tool, like in a consistent manner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like that's not perfect, but I traded with her. That's closer to what we want. I definitely misdirected wrong. Let me see if I can... I keep like going one too far. Such a weird input. Oh, it's too late. That's one too early. If you want to feel the difference on how it plays in a full round, start on your third spell and just be killed with invulnerability on. How do I do that? Let's see. What do you mean invulnerability on? Backstates. Is that a thing? Wait, what is it? Wait, really? I didn't know this. This is what I get for not knowing the practice tool. Ah. Interesting. I think I have that on a hotkey. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, wait, I have a hotkey on that. I'd have to change. Uh, that change scene hockey for that. Okay. Oh, I see. I get it. Okay, that's super weird to say. Am I on the right one? You go to the bottom, you do this. And you go high and you do this. So I went one too far again, no. Huh. Okay. So is this on until I toggle it off? Yeah, that's okay. I like how it just makes the death sound constantly, that's pretty funny. You do that, like hover, the bottom. Oh, yeah, that time I got it. Huh. See. That's crazy. It really is all the difference. She has no hitbox. Like, that's crazy. Huh. Yeah, I learned, I guess. Swap back to this. Oh wait, does Everlasting BGM just make it like a... Does it just not reset? Is that what it is? Whenever you, whatchamacallit, like whenever you reset, I'm assuming it just like doesn't go back to the beginning of the song. I wish these weren't like hotkeys that I have. Thanks to the BGM doesn't reset as long as you don't quit back to the menu. That is very nice. I like that a lot. I didn't know. Huh. Okay. Thank you. I think I did the exact same thing last time I did this card. Did I not die on the last turn because I thought I was gonna die? Consistency and messing up. Classic. I wonder if this is the best shot type to pick for this, because I feel like I'm going back and forth so much I'm not hitting her. Like, let me try a wide one. Okay, yeah, yeah, I don't know about the wide one for that. That's definitely not nearly as much. I almost did it again there, I was extremely close. background being desynced is very weird to me. This is me, like, not... I don't know why I decided for such a tight movement there. Not necessary. Stage. Probably this one? Or the one after. I still do find it strange how I'm like fine with this. Like this is fine to me, but Border Wave and Particle like makes my eyes just like... I don't know, something about Border and Wave, the way it like spins at one point throws me off so hard. Maybe it's not even spinning, the way it looks to me always just throws me off. Cursed background. Oh, that was super tense. I saw the opening, but that's right. You've always had trouble with reading Satori's what? Wait, which one? Oh, Border Wave and Particle, yeah. You know, I don't... something about the way it looks throws me off, like, a lot, and I don't even know what it is. Like, I find myself getting hit by, like, the most, like, obvious, like, in-my-face thing, but for some reason I think my eyes just, like, want to look toward the part when it, like, rotates. I don't know. I think it's just really easy to look at the wrong part of it, I guess. For me, at least, it always felt that way. I think it has, like, an absurd amount of HP relative to other cards, right? Like, I remember looking at, like, HP values for cards in this game once, and I think that card had, like, an absurdly high HP value. Especially in this game where it, like, punishes you for losing, you lose power for bombing. Like, I felt like I would get timed out by her and also, like, forfeit, like, 2 to 3 lives when I first played the game. It was miserable. She's pretty low. This game has a thing for high HP spells, it seems. It's like weird though. I remember like the stage 4 is like... I mean, it depends on the context of the card, sure, but... Wherever Ikari's cards having so much HP, and I guess it's because Satori doesn't really move, but like... I don't know, they just feel like they go on for so long. Maybe it's just the way they scale when you're not at full power, it's just brutal. Battle Civ that's also just a thing where I think some of Satori's stuff is way easier than others. Like, I think, you know, like, Alice's cards that Satori has are, like, not that bad. I never really found them, like, anything crazy. But then I sit there, like, staring at Border Wave and Particle, like, how do I even do this? Or I know how to do it, but it's so annoying because I can't. Like, the difficulty between that and, like, Strawdell Kamikaze is just, it's so much to me. Come on, Oku, you're super low. There you go. Alright, this is actually something I do want to learn, is, I don't know at what point you can do it turn-ons, but the thing where, like, people go, like, top... That was rough. Like, people go to, like, the top left or, like, the top right of the screen. They go to, like, the direction that she goes, and, like, they hover, like, right under her before she disappears off the screen. Like, there's something, like, weird where, like, bullets won't be there. I want to, like, learn that. Oh, jeez. Like, I don't know if it applies to this one, though. I don't think it does. I've seen people do it in runs, and it always interested me. Oh, jeez. That was not the right place to pick. I also do just want to really learn like this game at like higher difficulties, especially with my favorites. Like I think 11 is still my favorite game, even if I'm not like the greatest at it. Or I find it like rougher than a lot of other games I like. Like I like PCB, I like DDC, I like EOSD a lot too. Like I like every game, but I want to get like good at like a hard, like a high difficulty. I've never really messed with the practice mod before, so I guess it's like the beginnings of it. I thought just like raw learning the game. And playing it enough, which is basically how I learned. But it's very punishing in the case of like 11, I feel. Because I feel like I learned stage 5 and 6 initially through like having to replay the stage over and over and over, and it was so frustrating. Because I'd get like filtered by like X card that Rin has. I have to play through like the entire like 3+ minute stage just to get like one more attempt at it, only to mess it up again the same way. I feel like I'm picking bad routes. I want to aim for like the least overlapping things. I say and then I went that way. Oh jeez, wow, that was... I had to go like all the way left there. Man. Let me do the thing. F6, which is the scene which I literally never use. That'll make life easier. Or not easier, but I don't need to hear the intro like a bajillion times. Okay, that one just looked rough. That was actually kind of. I feel like options on that wave were kind of just tough. I don't know what else to say for that one. Okay, like that one was also I didn't hit backspace, I'm so smart. I remember being very content with myself. Not that one. I remember being super content with myself when I learned that you can just sit between the two like rotating stars there because like I learned that from just like brute forcing the game enough because it felt like it was the thing where I'm like the hitbox is not as big as it seems. I wonder if I could just sit in the middle kind of thing. Am I going for normal no bomb? Just practicing hard. No particular goal in mind, just for fun because I like the game. I've once seen this game on normal like a bunch of times. I've never done a no bomb on normal, but I kind of just want to learn higher difficulties, even if it's not like a perfect. Also, I didn't change it for that was the whole point, but I kind of just want to learn the game at higher difficulties more. Because I never really messed with the practice tool until recently, by playing the games for a long time. I've done 1 CCs of like every game on normal at the very least, with multiple characters. I don't know why I'm so far on the left here. Not necessary. What am I doing? Hard 1 CC? I've done hard 1 CCs. I just want to learn more. Be better at it, I guess. I recently did a hard 1 CC with Reimu A, and I believe Marissa A in this game, but it's kind of just like on the fly. Like, go for it. I didn't really go crazy with like learning routes or anything else, just playing the game. It'd be awesome if at one point I could do a lunatic 1cc in this game, but we're not quite at that level. One day. Wow. Was that like this one? Is this the one I'm thinking of? I feel like at this point it has to be. Like people do like, this weird thing where they like follow Oku or something. No, it's only on the last wave maybe. It might be on the last wave. Is it? Maybe I'm crazy. I need to like look at the runs I've seen and how people do it. Because I don't know the finer details at all. I still like sitting on the left side of the screen in this one, I don't know why. Just like it more. I've seen people do it like, keep doing that. I've seen people do it different ways, but I don't know, the middle feels like a little bit cramped to me. I like having like the vertical option, or more vertical options at least. Yeah. Not that there's a point to collect that, but... Card's weird, because I feel like sometimes I see such huge openings like the one I just passed, but then sometimes it's like so dense. I still feel like I'm better at Oku than Orin though. Like, I don't know. I don't like some stuff Orin has. Like, my consistency on this one's bad. This one is like, if I can learn the speed kill, it's like free. Non-3 is like kinda iffy for me. I feel like I usually burn a bomb on it just because I'm more scared than anything. Non-1's literally free with the trick, and Non-2 is free if I do the trick correctly. I don't think this one's that bad, but occasionally I mess it up. It's like weird because start up here. Yeah, I feel like that one's not bad if you just shotgun her in the beginning. This one I just have to not accidentally kill stuff on the side. I feel like I can afford to go higher on Non-2. Like, I feel like I'm just like playing too scared, but I don't know why. Yeah, I could definitely just sit like this high. Then go down, then go up. And just repeat that, I think. Yeah, like, that one's free if I just, like, don't... That one's actually free as long as I go that high. That was 100% mechanical goof there. I don't know, I think I just have to like sit still more on this one. I don't quite know how, like... On normal I can read it well enough, but I can't quite get it on hard yet. Maybe we're just not looking at it the right way. Okay, it feels like a thing where you see it or you don't. I don't know what it is. Like, I can sit still for a while and then just like move a bit to the side. I wonder if there's any trick to this one, because I feel like... Oh. Like, is there any validity to, like... How much do I get out of that? So that's like most of the HP. Nah, but that's just gonna make this card harder, because I don't have the damage. Nah. Really that. It's on 3 and consistency on this one that I think kill me. And like I've always done so. At least the beginning of the fight seems free now though. Should have to get closer to the middle of the screen. Like, I almost wish that the spinning wisps were just like a solid circle. The fact they spin just makes it feel like it's a bit trickier to read for me. Because until they reach a certain point on the screen, I'm honestly unsure where they're going. Like, I think I just need to do a better job of taking a moment to look high on the screen. Because the bottom moves so slowly that I really have the time to look at it. But I feel like half the time I end up like gambling by just not looking high. Like, I need to focus more on looking at the mid-screen. I think that's really it. And not putting myself in the literal corner. What if I try and alternate? Like, what if I try to go to the right of this one? It might be better. It's probably better. Yeah, I seriously need to instill the habit of looking in the middle of the screen on this one. Like, the threat is really not the red, it's just aligning myself correctly. And my head wants to look at the red bullets immediately in front of me. Like, once I align myself up correctly, it's a non-issue. That was just mechanical. We will get it. Of this I can assure you. What attempt remains to be seen. It'll happen. I waited way too long. Oh wow. I'm feeling like attempt 40 will be the one. I don't know. Hearing Orin make the meow sound before every single attempt just makes me think of Become Fumo. Because with any cat character in that game, you can just type meow and they'll make that sound. Let me try and get back in the middle. It's good. Then I had to stay to the side because it was dull. Had one in the middle. It's strange because I also kind of suck at reading Cat's Walk on this stage past the point. I don't know what it is that I have so much more difficulty reading a card like this, a Cat's Walk, than like some of the other stuff. Maybe the other stuff is more straightforward. Because I feel like once you get the idea behind something like Spleanator, you're not going to mess it up unless you just goof. Execution. Man. I feel like the practice mod has like made a new game for me in terms of like this feels like I'm playing it feels like I'm playing double spoiler or something. Whereas it's like, nope, you have to do it until you get it correct. Do it correctly or suffer. I could've gone left on that one. Keep getting close, but not quite. Like, I feel like in spite of this in an actual run, I'm gonna do like half of the card and then probably attempt the bomb. But the thing about Marissa B with the bomb is that's not really gonna help me outside of getting a little bit of damage from the iframes. Like, I'm never gonna be in a position where I can just like run up to her and actually damage her with it on this. Granted, I guess that's the trade-off of that you can delete her last card entirely with your bomb or your shot type if you actually do that correctly. No, I went right into it. I didn't have any reason to move and I went into it. That was definitely the attempt. Let me try to sticking to this, because I feel like the damage output matters. Like, I feel like if I try to sit in the middle as much as I can in between waves, then I can probably like get away with like a 4 or 5 cycle maybe. Okay, maybe a bit more than that. Maybe like a 6 or 7. I don't know. Maybe I'm overrating my DPS here. Maybe it's wishful thinking. How much damage do I do? It's a chunk, but like... Unless I combine this with the bomb. I wonder how much that would do. I did it too early, she was still invincible. There's one thing I have, it's the patience to try and learn though, at the least. Like, I feel like I'll never get like frustrated at this game, regardless of how many times I die or get filtered or feel like I can't do something. I don't know. I guess that's important when you're learning anything, really. It's okay to accept that you're not great at it, or that you're struggling. Yeah, like I've been there, I've like watched other people play this game too and try and learn. Yeah, because I remember watching someone go at, in double spoiler, that one infamous Kaguya card, Seamless Ceiling. I think they went at it for like a good like hour, maybe more. Yeah, they got it eventually. I just get too paranoid, I don't know. I need to look in the middle of the screen more, but I don't do it enough. If I do, I'm afraid I'm gonna get hit, but the thing is I'm not getting hit by the red that often, so I should just look in the middle of the screen more. I guess I need to be better about changing where I'm looking, like, quickly. Or, like, for a very brief instance, changing where I'm looking. Yeah, like, that was good. Like, I just need to be better at doing that. I'm very bad at it. I'm very, very, very bad at checking what direction I'm looking at. Or changing what particular part I'm looking at in, like, a very brief instance. I'm very bad at it. Like, I want to look at, like, a certain little part of the screen and just, like, keep my eyes there, but it's hard to not do that. Okay, we did cap it, though, for what it's worth. Like if I swapped with the correct shot there, that was free. Oh! No, she had the one. I'm missing out on damage because I'm not like moving and changing shot at the same time. Like I need to do this. Did not misdirect the fairies correctly. Ah, man. Man. Well, I went too far. I mean, like, even if I don't get the speed kill, it's not the worst, because I really don't think the card is, like, the most difficult thing either. It's just a matter of, like, finding the opportunity to shoot and misdirecting the fairies. Like, I can just go up here and swap that and finish it. Like, it's really, like, fine. Like, that's... I think that'll be easier and, like, way more consistent than, what is it called? Vengeful Ferret? Yeah, like, I feel like that's the filter card for me. At least in terms of doing it, like, perfectly. Not like Bomb or anything. That might kind of suck at the mid boss for this a bit. Not really, not one's easy. Not two's not bad. Erratic Step is kind of rough. I'll say the end of it, the beginning's free. Not bad. Need to just let go of the ship button. It's entirety sometimes. It's not bad, you just have to take it like one wave at a time, but it just gets tricky for the last couple because they kind of start coming out so close to one another that they overlap with the point. That's good. Like, I get it second attempt there, but I feel like... I get a second attempt there, but then sometimes I feel like I'm just, like, banging my head against it, like I don't know I don't know how to do it, but it looks so simple. Man. I should probably practice some... What am I doing it backwards? Let's say 6 to 5 on one day. Go all the way to Patchouli's. Regular Poison isn't that bad. Princess Undyne is rough for me, I don't really know. Philosopher's Stone I feel like isn't too. Like, I think I just have to really embrace minimal movement on this one. Yeah, maybe the cage is minimal movement on it. Because it feels like some of the bullets are aimed at you, so moving too much just makes the whole thing become really sloppy. That's what it feels like. Like, I want to say the lasers are aimed at me. As long as I don't get, like, erratic, it's fine. Otherwise, I'm gonna make it erratic. Yeah, like, no, was 100% aimed. I just don't want to accidentally make the lasers go crazy because I'm trying to, like, step out of the way of the other stuff, but I guess that's why I have to, like, baby tap to move, it feels like. But then I get something like that. Whoops. Yeah, like that way just looks rough. Like, I can't afford to just randomly jump far, I don't think. It might just be a matter of I have to make the active decision to go left or right. But then, like, I get a wave like that, like, I did it, but I don't like it. And I get, like, this. Like... Maybe I just have to sit really still for, like, the very beginning part in particular. Like, as, like, the first few lasers come out, I don't want to, like, make them scatter like crazy. But that's, like, such an ugly wave. I have a phone call, give me a minute. Okay, I'm live for you crazier than the stream freeze. Now I had a phone call, so I had to take that. I just paused it for a moment. We're good, we're getting filtered. What an awful place to unpause. What a terrible place to unpause. Probably do like a few attempts or practices of the stage 4 cards for Marissa B and then probably try a full run again. Yeah, this one's weird. Like, I don't want to say it's hard, it's just like inconsistent depending on like how much I have to move in response to like the small blue bullets that go fast. I want to move right here. I want to go left, but there's so much nonsense. I want to go right. Like, I feel like I should have gone right than left there, but so weird. I have the idea, but I feel like I'm just goofing it. Like, what is that? Like, there's so much nonsense on the right side. That's so weird. What do I even do? Mercury Poison's really not bad, just like there's a flow to it. Which is not that. I like this card though, it's very like... I want to say seamless, like there's something like satisfying about like very, like, gently moving back and forth on this one. I always like this one. It was one of my... When I was first getting into the series and I played Touhou 6, whenever I captured this card, I was always like content because I don't know, it just felt good. Like, I feel like first capturing this card for me was like the beginning of an understanding of like you don't have to go mental on the movement, it's just understanding what's around you and just like slowly finding your path and being content with it. Don't mess with that. I wonder how different this one is difficulty-wise compared to the one in the OSD. Because I just found the balance of some of these cards a bit weird because the source material, for some of them, very wildly. Like this is from like a stage 4, but some of them like Yukari's are taken from like spin-off game, like endgame. So it's weird, the difficulty between some of these on 4. I find Alice is extremely easy, because they're based on either stage 3 and Straddle Kamikaze is from Shoot the Bullet, but it's like early game Shoot the Bullet. So I feel like you can only translate it so hard to make it like suitably difficult for stage 4. So that's basically a capture, I just messed up to the end. What else? I got the idea. That one's pretty free. Nons are a little spooky, but not too bad. That's what I got pretty good at. As long as I don't overshoot. This one's not bad as long as the blue bullet isn't like too dense. Yeah, let's go for full run. I'm fumbling. Practice for a minute. Yeah, I've done Marissa A and Raymond A on hard 1CCs. I may not have practiced Parsi in the practice mode, but still appreciate her. And Brianna and Kissing Me, but I don't think they really have anything like that bad. Definitely like, very, very brief instances of stuff. But I do find it funny that with Kisame, she has an art. Like, she has official art in this game, unlike Momiji in her game. But you can only see it on higher difficulty because she only has a card on art and above. It's funny to me. like you can end the stage at 3.0. Maybe I just missed something. Like, there's always like a magic number, like you get X power max when like a certain stage ends. For early game, I want to say that's like 3.2 in this game or something. Maybe it's crazy. I played the stage 1 enough in this game that I remember like way back when it used to be the thing where especially in Touhou 6 and 7, it was this thing where it was always around the same point of the game that you got full power. Am I winning? I'm gonna do this is an actual run on hard. I was doing practice mode for a bit. I don't know. It's really winning when we're on stage 1. Haven't gotten hit yet. It's been like a minute and a half into the run, maybe 2 minutes. You just have to keep it up for another like 30 minutes. Easy as that. Simple. Good luck. Thank you. Just execute forehead. I'm not like strained for it or anything. Just for fun. Learn the game better. One day we'll get Lunatic once he's a... Although I doubt I'll do it in this game first, because I feel like going for Lunatic in 11 is like... well, it's not really where you want to begin with Lunatic, I feel. I'll probably do it in USD first. Actually, I think I did a Lunatic USD once, like a year or something ago. I don't, like, that game's like, not too bad. Got it there. It's a very ugly 1cc, but it was. I think I like burned like every resource I had. But you know, I did do it. Far from clean though. Definitely not in the slightest. A lot of the Romelia and Patchouli was kind of ugly. Sake I think I did pretty well, but I feel like a lot of Sake's cards in USD are like not that bad once you get it. It's kind of a gimmick moment, I suppose. I feel like a lot of it devolves to dodging horizontally at the right place. A lot of our bolts are just misdirected to confuse you or throw you off. But I haven't played EOSD in a hot minute, so I don't know. It'd be fun to stream that too. But the annoying thing about EOSD is there's no in-game volume option by default, which has existed from IN onwards, I want to say. Also, the game by default is ridiculously loud, which is very annoying. Like, I have to set it to like 1 audio on my computer from like volume control. It is so loud. Like, even at 1, I think it's like it's still lower it a bit if I could. I don't know if there's like an option around it or what though. But I do remember the last time I streamed EOSD, because for some reason every time I stream Touhou, it's a rainy day, including today. And I don't know what's up with that. Also, I burned the bomb there, because I was spooked, and I don't particularly care. Like, my Yami fight is going to be slower as a result, but like... It really just is like the second part of the very last card that's the only concern to me. Everything else is very straightforward. Yeah, again, unintentionally, I always stream this game when it's raining, and I don't know why. Never on like a sunny day. I mean, the last time I streamed EOSD, the winds were so brutal that you could hear it like outside my window, like I picked up very well on the microphone, which is really funny. Like, it honestly made it sound like I had my window open or something and I had my microphone facing outside, like it was so loud. The funniest part about that to me is like I have you know, like noise compression and stuff like that, like that's all in play. It's not like I don't have that. So the fact that winds were so crazy that like they like cleanly picked up on the mic from outside is so funny to me. So I keep getting clipped at that last part beyond my side. I don't know why. I'm just being silly. Like if it's stage 1 I'll reset. For sake of, but I feel like if it's like mid-boss and beyond for stage 3, I feel like me accepting my death is just fair game. Because we're setting to do 2 stages over again, it's kind of a pain. Yeah, it's been raining like the past 2-ish days. Give or take. I can't even know if it's like not raining right now. It could be. I don't know. When I looked out my window like an hour ago-ish, it was. I can't really tell from where I'm sitting without having to get up. Alright, third time for sure. Don't get clipped by like the singular bullet that I keep getting clipped by on the last card. Challenge. Maybe I'm just crazy and that bullet lives in my mind rent free. I've been clipped by it. Give me a minute. Yeah, good. Keep having to get up for something. Not a great point to unpause, but such is. As I didn't even realize it was 4 o'clock already, forgot I started streaming at like 2. So I might honestly just let this run play out and be done. They don't super have a lot of time. I keep getting clipped by the very last bullet. This is a meme at this point. Alright, you know, I'll just accept it this time. If I get clipped by the last bullet, such is. I'm going for 1cc, ideally. I've never gotten one with the shot type. I don't think I'm going to be able to, like... I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to stream without interruptions again until, like, October. It's still, like, a bit more than a month away, which is kind of annoying. It's been like this since May. It's, like, hard to stream lately. I have to get up constantly for stuff. Some days more so than others. That's an inconvenience. Like, the daytime is still the best time window I have to stream, but it's like I still had to get up, get like phone call or getting interrupted or ask for something. Completely unrelated, but the sound of the boss's spewing bullets is the same as your computer blue screen, so every 2 minutes you get a mini heart attack. That's funny. I think it's a nice sound. Although it is one thing that throws me off about like older Touhou games is like the bullets spawning didn't make a sound in like a lot of the older ones, so whenever I go back to USD it feels like jarringly empty. Because like not everything has a sound effect and it makes me uneasy. I don't know. It just feels wrong. Alright, 4th time, don't get clipped. If I get clipped, I'm gonna unironically bomb because it's just better than taking the hit. As much as I don't want to. Have to burn a bomb on stage 1, just silly. but I've been clipped by the same exact thing like 3 times. It's just impressive at this point. But I'll just play out this run regardless of what happens, because I don't have a lot of time left anyway to stream without more interruption. I definitely do need to be less afraid to just stream something like this casually, though. Or just more think casually in general. Yeah, like, even if I bomb here, I'm pretty sure I can get, like, full power before Parsi, like, stage 2 Parsi boss. I don't know why I'm so, like, adamant about it. It doesn't make any sense. Like, that time I gotta fight. Like, why am I so adamant? Stop being so stubborn. I'm like the least stubborn person ever. I'm like the most stubborn person when it comes to like using resources in Touhou, and I don't know why. Falling for the meme of I want to be fancy. I want to be good. I definitely had that problem for a while in the OSD. I was like, I don't want to use bombs. That's cheating. And then I'm just like, I suck at this game. You know, we're gonna use them because I gotta learn how to play this game. Okay, like I burned a bomb there, but it's like fine. This card's like a gimme. Don't jinx me, Parsi. Stage 2 in this game is really short. It's like super short. I don't mind, but I like the stage theme, which I'll say for like every stage basically, but I like it. I like the music in this game in general. Like I like every Touhou game's music in general. Music in general for like every game, but 11's like my favorite game in a lot of areas. I don't know, this game's just what's the word? Like blanking on the word I'm thinking of. It's like a comfort game, I guess, I don't know. Like, as much as Orin may annoy me at times with certain things, like, I can never be in a bad mood playing this game, honestly. Can the fires despawn over there? That'd be neat. I'm fine. Be that way. I feel like I'll never be in a bad mood when I play any Touhou game. I don't know. It's one of those for me. I want to switch to the red chop type because I don't want to hit the incorrect Parsi because she just spits a bunch of bullets if you do. But I keep accidentally changing my chop type. Yeah, I don't want to do that, but I did. Ah! I used to have that problem all the time. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it out. Like, this is me, like, mechanically goofing super hard. I used to have that problem all the time when I first played the shot type, is like I kept accidentally switching into the wide shot type and accidentally hitting Parsi that spits bullets when you shoot her. Play it out though. I restart from the beginning. I don't know if I have time for another run, honestly. So, we live with it. Yeah, it always like sucks, and it makes me hesitant in my head that like I really shouldn't be so hesitant to stream like my favorite series even if it isn't like the popular Twitch game or whatever. Like, it just makes me happy. Like, I'll have days where I stream solo and I'm just unhappy. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'll never be in a bad mood streaming this. Even if the game is hard. You know, I always have the capacity to just, like, if I really just want to, like, turn off my brain and stream this game, I could just, like, play normal in, like, any game. Because I've played them enough to know the routes for normal that I doubt I would never not get a 1cc. It'd be fun to learn the hard and above routes and stuff. Decent enough for 1ccs. I don't hard 1ccs on a lot of games, not every game, though. I think maybe every game. Maybe every modern Windows game, at least. DC98, I don't think I've done hard on, like, many of them at all. Might be fun to stream PC98 at one point. Oh, bomb there. 3.4. It's not the worst or anything. Like, this mod might take a while because I'm using the widespread, but like the bullet density is a lot less. So running into a bullet would kind of defeat the purpose of that. So, whoops. The big oops. Even if the 1cc dies, I'll just start from the beginning of whatever stage. It's fine. It's the kind of thing where you want to implement what you're practicing, even if the run isn't like good in itself. At least I can be happy about, you know, like practicing some of the strats, even if the run itself is really ugly. Can at the least be happy for some of the smaller moments. And sad for some of the smaller moments like that. I don't think I've ever died that way, that's a new one. Legitimately cannot think of a time where I've died to a laser like that. That non just makes me paranoid, I don't know what it is. Oh well. I'm kind of being stubborn about my resources anyways. Like, if I want to actually 1cc, I have to be like not afraid of bomb, but I'm like more so doing this for sake of... I'm more so doing this for the sake of trying to implement the practice. Also, I have to keep getting distracted. Wish I could like not get interrupted constantly, but I can't. Sadly. That's like the last bit of HP too. I mean, at this point I may as well just like reset my lives on stage 4. Just reset. It's very good example. Yeah, it's gonna reset the stage again. This is a good example of it is very annoying to try and stream and play a game like this and be interrupted. Such as... Can't do much about it. Have to just wait till October. That's not really the worst thing in the world, because there's a lot of stuff I want to stream that's like very October-ish, so being able to stream uninterrupted that month is actually going to be exciting. I almost just hit reset out of instinct, but that would have just ended the run. Okay, I barely got the kill on that. Rather than not though, for the life piece sake. That's fine there, I didn't need to do that. Yeah, one of the... I mean, it's obviously, like, there's, like, the obvious reason why it's annoying to get interrupted when you're trying to do something, especially, like, streaming. I don't know, it always, like, feels rude to me, in a way. Like, if given the option, I wouldn't want to, like, interrupt the stream if I don't have to, but, like, if it's, like, a case where IRL is, like, demanding something, it feels annoying to have to, like, walk away for, like, 5 to 10 minutes and come back. Did the stubborn thing again. I don't know, streaming is not like like so formal that I don't think that like it's definitely not the case. Like it's fine to like get up and do something, but I hate the idea that it's like distracting me from what I'm trying to do on a constant basis. That was his movement. I got the Spider Rabbit to spare my resources to be done with the stage. Because I only have 2 lives left. If it means this card's gonna take a bit longer. As I honestly kind of need practice on this card anyway. Oh, that's actually fine there. Like, I obviously know it's the thing where it's like, if I have no choice, then I shouldn't feel bad about it, kind of thing, for being interrupted constantly, but like, I don't know, it still bugs me. I have 0 power. Alright. I'm straight at that. That could have been dumb. That could have been very dumb, potentially. Honestly, no, I can't force death that early in the stage, because then some of the later parts are like ugly for me. I'll have like 3 laps to work with, I don't think. It's the beginning of the stage anyway. I guess it's also the thing where it's like streaming is like my own space, so like getting interrupted out of it constantly just like throws me off. It, like takes me out of it, I guess. Yeah, the segment was much, much better. My movement keeps switching my shot type, this is funny. I got timeout, I feel like I'm gonna timeout. Yeah, I did. Oh well. Good bot. Another easy way to be taken out of it, not early. It's funny. Could pick the worst segment though. And like creep my way back to 4 power. You can totally just shoot the whole time, but I kind of find it safer to just do it in like intervals like that. Yeah, it was like a stage segment for the most part. Like the bombs were kind of meh, but the loss in power wasn't anything notable, so routing wise it was fine. The Wisp has my reference. Here we go. Also just swap to this one faster. So slowly creep back up. I may as well use the bomb on Orin herself, but at all. Ah. That's a big oops. A silly one though. Nothing that bad. Still not confident. I'm just not at all. Oh wait, I'm like forgetting that this card exists for some reason. I'm thinking like she only has one card left, it's fine, but no. Honestly, I'd rather go up here and just bomber to try and end this. Yeah, it's enough to bomb her, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, the fact I can just speed color regardless of fruit power with one bomb is always just a good fallback at the least. Like, that card's basically non-existent. Thank you, Marissa B. That's like that I feel like I have to end this fight where I'm kind of just like finishing a run, not like a run, you know? Finishing the game, but not like a run. I didn't really have the time, and I keep getting sidetracked by arrow. What can I do? Oh. Did I not death bomb that? I swear I death bombed that. Huh. Could have sworn. Shame I didn't death bomb that, that was a good card. Damn. Mystical, not that it mattered. Alright, just light up. See? Not to say 2 lives is a lot, but it's something to work with. I mean, also if I can beat her with 2 lives, then it's pretty good, all things considered. That was extremely close. That was very dumb of me. Yeah, this is the whole stage, I guess. Actually, so annoying getting sidetracked by any like sound in a room different than mine. I miss silence. Over 30, okay. Better. I want to finish the room, but I don't think I can bring myself to, since I'm like actually so distracted by IRL right now. I am sorry. I can't do anything about it, but it's like actually not tilting me, but like it's frustrating. Man. Maybe I'll just try tomorrow or something, I don't know. Today it's not happening. Can't do anything. It wasn't bad though. I got rounded off all the normal 1cc's at the least. Learned some strats. Practice stuff on hard. Not bad. I just like can't wait for October. I'm like actually so tired of being interrupted. Yeah, we'll probably end here. Thank you for lurking. If you were lurking, I appreciate you, especially when it's not Splatoon, because that's what everyone knows me for, but it's not my favorite thing of all time. Crazy, I know. Yeah, probably stream tomorrow, I'll say. Depends. I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you